What's up, guys? So this is some direct game in action, and you're going to see everything wrong, but I'm not just here to roast this game. I'm going to tell you guys what actually works. We're going to say what's wrong and what you should do instead. So, quick background. I watched this approach. The woman wanted to leave from the first second, and there's some really important things that are happening here, misconceptions that we're going to correct. So, from second one, now she's doing the high five. The camera is not perfect, and she's staying there. Notice she has her foot right? She has her foot stepped away like she wants to leave, like she's about to leave at all seconds, right? They're stopped in front of the escalator, so even if the girl liked him, it's actually difficult for her to stay. She's pacing around, wanting to leave. Now, you can, that woman's looking disgusted. You can actually do this yourself. You can look like you want to leave. And that can make a girl more comfortable, and it can make her want you to stay. Now, I show you this because a lot of guys from the outside and direct game guys think this is good game. Because they teach a lot of things like be aggressive, be assertive. Look, she's like, oh, I have to go. And then he's like, wait, put your Instagram first, right? She's like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I have to do it to get away. She looks miserable, leaving. She goes right on her phone to deny his following of her immediately. A lot of these direct game guys who taught this, they're YouTube gamers, right? They went on YouTube, they do courses. I'm nothing against this guy. He's doing his best. He needs to learn what he's doing. But they were advertising to guys who don't really know how to game. So they see, oh my gosh, she said I have a boyfriend, she says I don't like you, and he still got the number, he's amazing. But these guys are never going to bed with these women. And that's where you get all these game styles that don't work. They work for certain things, like be assertive, make sure you tell her to stop. Be assertive when you ask for the number. Be assertive, hey, wait. None of these things work. What they're doing is they're making it very awkward for her to leave. They're making it awkward, like she feels like she has to say. It's just more difficult for her to say no. But making it difficult for a girl to say no, see she wants to leave, doesn't do anything other than get guys kicked out of places. You know, when he does it to enough girls, they might complain like, hey, there's this weird guy. Why do they do that? People blame the girl, but if the girl can't say no, right? She's clearly the entire time, he doesn't have any notice. She's clearly wanting to leave. He's not noticing that. And there's no comfortable way for her to say no. She's going to maybe complain. She's going to do anything she can to get rid of the guy. And you see all these guys, they used to be all over New York. They're probably in jail at this point doing this style of game, and they would get kicked out of places all the time. Now, I want to make this clear. We need to realize the goal is not to make it hard for her to say no. It's to make her desperately want to say yes. You want her to want to say yes, and not only for her to want to say yes, she might feel like she can't get you. She wants you, and she's like, oh, I need to make sure I get him. Does that make sense? The exact opposite. Having desire for a woman does not make her desire you. It doesn't. You know, it could turn her on when she already likes you and she's comfortable with you, right? Like you've been on 5 dates or you guys have hooked up 50 times and you're like, wow, I'm so... That, yes. But a stranger, no. If a very unattractive woman comes up to you, she's like, hey, I want you. And you're like disgusted by her. Does that make you want her? And she's like, no, wait, stop. You stay here. You're like, oh, okay, maybe. Or maybe you're like, get out of here. Depends on the personality, right? So you want the girl to be really into you. So what I'm going to share with you, sorry it's a little rambly, but this is a technical video. What you want is to be permissive. You invite a girl to do things gently, and you make her want to do them. You don't make her do things, you make her want to do things. And how do you do that? You do that by pushing her away, making her more attractive, making it fun, making her comfortable. I really wanted to approach her to show you guys how to do it the right way, but I couldn't find her again. I was looking for her. And this shows you also a woman's reality, right? these pushy guys she's unattracted to. That's why a lot of times you want to push her away, right? Because by pushing her away, you make her comfortable, right? It's not about making her feel bad. I push her away, I tease her. You know, I told a girl she had a terrible fashion sense. She was a very beautiful, very confident girl. You don't do that to like an unconfident girl. I told her like she had a terrible fashion sense, but that actually makes her comfortable. It's like, oh, thank God, this guy's not hitting on me. He's not trying to corner me and get my number. And by making her comfortable, she has the chance to listen to me, to hear me, to get to know me, and for me to do all sorts of things that can make her more attracted to me. So she gets to feel comfortable. I buy myself time. She becomes attracted to me, and then I invite her to chase me, and that's how it works.